This online webinar is part of the good practices provided to you by the We Are In project. The We Are In project aims to increase the share of female students in entrepreneurship and entrepreneurship education and is provided to you by the European Union. The Istanbul Technical University and ARI Technikent have collaborated to produce this online webinar about rising brands from the region of Istanbul in Turkey. So are you curious about the other good practices from other regions as well? Please look at the We're In website to view them all. So the following team members from ARI Technikent and ITU worked on this online webinar, and additional information will be found on their websites. This online webinar about rising brands is therefore provided to you by ARI Technikent and the Istanbul Technical University. There are 5 regions and countries presented in the We're In project. These regions are the Netherlands, Croatia, Germany, Turkey and Ireland, and this specific online webinar will be on the region Istanbul within Turkey. So let's zoom into Istanbul and see what kind of environment it provides to their regional, national and international entrepreneurs. When looking at the Istanbul region in Turkey, we see that it's a fruitful environment for entrepreneurs. In total, there are 686,000 entrepreneurs in the region, of which 73.7% is male and 26.3% is female. In the region, there are strong stereotypes in the ecosystem towards women entrepreneurs. And the literature review revealed that there is implicit bias rather than explicit bias, which is more challenging to understand. The solution? Developing a more balanced ecosystem. Talking about implicit biases and making bias open by bringing in role models to all platforms. The Turkish ecosystem is relatively young, and barriers stemming from structural elements are more challenging than the gender element itself. Funding problems and access to investment has been underlined most. And on the other hand, the Turkish entrepreneurship ecosystem has a very strong state presence, as government has many funding programs at national as well as local level trying to overcome the low investment and access to finance challenges. There are 8.4 million inhabitants so far in Turkey, of which 4.6 million students are enrolled at higher educational institutions in 2020 and 2021. The percentage of female students is 49.7% and the percentage of male students is 50.3%. The number of female students has slightly increased over the past few years. In Istanbul, among the 44 universities, there are only a few, say 5 or 6 universities that have entrepreneurship undergraduate programs, entrepreneurship graduate degree programs, entrepreneurship centers or incubation programs. Educators are aware of the gender imbalance in the ecosystem, but this is not included as a topic in courses in a structural way. Students are ready to work with people of different gender, different social classes, and ethnicities. But they have no perception concerning underrepresented social groups in the programs or courses. And there are no entrepreneurship educational initiatives that focus specifically on female entrepreneurship. This is what the following 2 entrepreneurs say about the Istanbul region. Uşkul says the following: entrepreneurship in Turkey, it's a path that is taken to realize the need and deliver innovative solutions to the right target audiences that gets better as it enjoys its ups and downs and progresses with passion and excitement. And in addition, Sema said the following: entrepreneurship in Turkey is identified with men. As women entrepreneurs, with whom we have serious work and access to resources and networks, we will be role models for the young women entrepreneurs of the future. So we can see that being an entrepreneur in this region is experienced as a fruitful foundation for their work, and it provides them with plenty of resources. So let us introduce to you the good practice Rising Brands. This project is doing the following. The Rising Brands project was implemented under the leadership of the Istanbul Chamber of Commerce in cooperation with the Union of Chambers and Commodity Exchanges of Turkey, Istanbul Women Entrepreneurs Board, and BTM, which is the Information Commercialization Center. The Rising Brands project aims to contribute to the design, display, and market of products of women entrepreneurs with cultural elements to create a well-known global brand and export those high value-added products. Online applications for the Rising Brands product took place in 2020 and 655 projects were received, out of which 460 project owners were entitled to participate in the project webinars. We, ITU and ITU RE Technicum, chose this project called Rising Brands because it's one of the most successful examples of women entrepreneurship in the region. Especially their role in gender inclusivity is considered a best practice in this region because the project was organized for only female entrepreneurs to increase their sales in local brands and take place in foreign markets regarding becoming a local brand. The Rising Brands project targeted women entrepreneurs who produced their goods and closed their sales, a company partner with at least 25% share or owner holders. And in total, 655 women entrepreneurs applied for this project. In the first phase, 460 of them were selected, then down to 88, and finally, 14 most successful ones were identified. Throughout the project, we conducted 71 live webinars and 15 workshops with 74 trainers. These training and mentorships provided a significant improvement regarding growth in product and market size. The main participants were women entrepreneurs, with 25% of its stocks options owned by female founders. They produced their products in the fields of fashion and clothing, shoes, bags, delivery, home textiles, and decorative products, pet products, cosmetics, food, and products that reflect cultural elements. Online applications for the Rising Brands project was between August 20th and September 14th of 2020. And in that project, 14 successful women entrepreneurs became the finalists at the end of the selection process. Throughout this project, we conducted 71 live webinars and 15 workshops with 74 trainers. And these training and mentorships provided a significant improvement regarding growth in product and market size. The selected women entrepreneurs went further by taking the next step in their branding journey while maintaining a rich network via the provided training with industry experts for them. They created their products from scratch and became an esteemed brand. Gender parity in the project was 100% female entrepreneurs and an inclusive environment. So let's listen to the testimonials from 2 participants about Rising Brands. According to Ezra, she says the following: I gained a considerable amount of advantage in handling fast growing during the tumultuous time of the COVID era. Also, I learned the whole new ways of exiting me out of the jammed situations. Borju, the other participant, said the following: it was a quite productive and much needed project. And at the end of it, this project encouraged me to understand what I did right and, most importantly, what I did wrong, to think and positively reinforce my motivation. I hope it will be repeated often and you will be at strength to such women who have established their businesses and have their feet on the ground with their own projects. So are you curious about other good practices from the We're In project and want to learn all about them? Visit our website going to www.weareinproject.eu. Thank you for watching!